This is not a paid presentation. Alrighty, so this is where we left off last video. The fuel system's all in and plumbed all the way up to just before the carby. So what I think I'll do now is assemble all the rear axle, bearings and brakes. Come forward, then I'll do the chain tensioner, the idle shaft, and just keep going forwards till I run out of parts. And hopefully I'll have 3 empty cardboard boxes instead of 3 boxes full of parts. So, let's get on with it. So we've got all the rear end complete, all the fuel system, axle, brakes, the rear chain, tensioner, idle shaft, brake pedal, drift brake, half of the steering, all the front end and brakes all set up. The brakes have been bled. Now, drift brake, that worked brilliant. Just bled through, took like 30 seconds and it was done. Front brakes, however, yeah, they were a little more troublesome. I had to actually drop the nose down onto the floor and have the whole chassis at about a 45-degree angle to get a bubble out of the right hand caliper. But it works now. Pedal still feels a little bit squishy though, but it should be okay. Now, I haven't got all the steering in because the piece that goes here, I need to put another bracket on it for the ignition barrel, and then that can all be painted, and then all the steering can be assembled. So I think I'm going to put some wheels and tyres on this so that I can sit it on the ground, because at the moment the chain and sprocket sit on the ground, and so does the rear disc. So wheels and tyres time. Oh. So what's going on there is that the brake caliper is getting in the way. Yes, the brakes are the problem. I should just remove them. Now, that is because this is a rear tyre, and well, I wanted the same fat tyres front and rear all the way around because I like that look. So anyway, lucky for me it is only 12:30, because CPR kart parts, as long as I get an order in before 2 PM, it will be shipped today. That goes for any weekday. So, time to get on the internets. So, front tyres, ships today, as long as I order before 2 PM. CPR card parts for Just Cause Customs, care of Shed Corgi. Heaps better. Two of. Alright, better get them fitted. So, it's a proper roller now. I think with these new tyres on the front, we may have ground clearance issues because, well, they're quite a bit shorter in height than the rears that I set up all the front suspension for. I know it's not suspension, but what other word is there? So, it may be a little bit close to the ground. I originally set up the whole design to have 50 mils of clearance front to rear. The rear tyres are 12 mils shorter than what they claim they should be, so it's about 44 mils at the rear, and these front tyres, well, it's down around 30 mils at the front. If it is an issue, I can take out the front hubs and move the hub down underneath the suspension, so there's a gap between the top arm and the top of the hub, and the whole thing's resting on the bottom. That will work. Will just look a little janky, but oh well. Next episode I'll be finishing off the steering hub, and then all the steering will go in. Then once the steering's in, the engine can go in and the wiring can go in. I think the wiring might go in before the engine. Should be like driving next week. That will be fun. However, nowhere near complete because I still need to make the bonnet skin and all the guards to cover these wheels. So exciting. And as always, customize everything.